friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. I just realized I did not adjust my camera, so bear with me for a minute. We're gonna go like that just so we can see some numbers. And is that too far? I'm gonna go like that. Maybe move my camera. I like to keep this square. So before I even set the camera, and this is what I usually do, I'm like turning everything, making sure I can see this square, because then I know I can stay in that, and my numbers right below me here and to the side I can still use. There we go. And you can kind of see the numbers a little bit, but you can see this big square, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 by 12, and then inside and out. Okay. Anyhow. There we go. I think I'm situated. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, evening, or wherever this video is landing in your life. I am enjoying lots of moments, and I'm very grateful for them. But I want, but no, there's no but. I also want to get going on these journals. I need to get them finished by the end of the year. I know that the girls will forgive me, but you know, I want to get them done. Well, who sent this to me? I apologize. Please let me know in the comments. I just cannot remember. Oh, I got this in a friendship share. I know I did. But I want to use this in here. I think it's going to be very fitting for Mandy's journal. So I'm going to just cut these down. And we're still working in Mandy. I figure I've got everything here, and I'm kind of in that moody mood of what her colors are. So I want to finish this out because I know once I pull Ashley's back out again, it's very different. The mood of it is very different, but I'll be engrossed in it, and that's what I want. And I'm engrossed in this at the moment, and that's what I want to be. I like to be. So it's such a weird word. That doesn't sound like a lovely word, but it is the word. I think it's the word. Very involved, very emotionally attached, and that's what I like. Those words better. Let's use those ones. So I'm just gonna give this one a trim as well. And there we go. I love these little cards. I want to do something different to them. Add a little bit more pizzazz. I like that word's a good word. Okay. So looks like I'm gonna trim off a little tiny bit on this edge here. Anyhow, it's just going to be a little craft and chat. I think for the most part, that's going to be the majority of my videos. I'm not the greatest at doing tutorials, but I do try. And, oh, I wanted to say, I made myself a note. I always forget by the time I do a video. Hi, Debbie Thompson. Now that hi was definitely to you, my friend. So hopefully you're watching this and I stopped you in your tracks again, but this time you know, hi. That was so funny. I loved that comment, and I'll tell you, I've had that done to me before too, and it is so funny because, you get used to hearing your name. For me, I'm thinking based on the comment that you gave me, when you're listening to your friends here on YouTube or whatever, whatever the platform is, you're sitting with them, you're hanging out, we're all hanging out, right? So when you hear your name, for me anyways, I forget that, oh, do I share that name with other people? Oh my gosh. And then I'm like, you know what? Forget it. They said, hi, Sandra. She knows I'm watching. That hi is for me too. Unless there's like, oh, and Sandra sent me this. And I'm like, oh, I don't remember doing that. Oh my gosh. All right. So silliness aside for just a second anyways, not forever, I promise, never forever. So these are going to be super cute little journal cards in there. I don't exactly know what I want to do with them at this very moment, but I do know I want to do some fun stuff in here. So let's see. I literally put this aside and then I don't pick it back up until I get back in camera, even though I say I'm going to do stuff. Even if I do stuff, it's like a couple little things after that video, and then oop, to the side, and to the side she goes. So I want to say, oh my gosh. Okay, so I feel like I want to say it was Deb. Was it Deb or Denise? Anyways, said try that she wants to try doing this sideways like this and make lines. Has anybody else thought about that also? Well, I already made it. I mean, I can make 2 cards, and wouldn't that be cute instead of just going like this? Like I'm always upside down and sideways, but I mean, it's fine. I don't mind being upside down and sideways. It's just, I'm glad I got my friends here to help straighten me out sooner than later. Not that anybody was trying to straighten me out on this. That I don't think I said that correctly, but let me see how big this is. If I do it sideways, and I do a card, a journal card. Whoa, that was loud, Sandra. And say I do 3.5. I like that size. Do you like that size? 3.5. And then that one. Okay, let's, how big is this again, you ask? I ask. Let's see. Why don't I have this thing out? Oh, all right. Let's start again. So if we go to that line, this is 8.5. 8.5, that's 4.25. So I'm just wondering if it's 4.25, like that's still a pretty wide card. And I think it'll be kind of wide for my book. So let's go back to the 3.5. Let's just do that. We'll do a 3.5. We'll do that one. And then we'll do another one, 3.5. Because we can, and then we have this slip right here. It's still usable, even though I wrote right there. This is still something that to be used. It could be at the front of a pocket, a little something right there, whatever. We've got that. Okay, so let's get those ones here. And I feel like these are done. I mean, except for, if I was to stitch them, I don't know if I'm going to stitch them, but I know I'm going to trim them. So I'm going to use my little handy dandy corner rounder here that I just love. And I'm gonna go the medium rounder. I guess there's, medium is R7mm. So there we go. We'll do medium on both of them. You can hear somebody walking upstairs, but those footsteps sounded way too heavy to be little girls. So I think they're Jason. So let me see. I have 2 little girls here right now. I'm so excited. They're so excited. This is their first time staying with me by themselves without their mama and their papa. And it's so exciting. And it's really exciting that they wanted to. Like, they thought they were coming a few weeks ago. But I was like, no. I'm taking time off work. I had taken a lot of time off work so that they can come. And it was like me and my daughter were setting it all up. So she was, arranging for, didn't have to worry about daycare for a week. Her oldest, Liliana, didn't have to worry about having to help out and babysit. She could actually have some time, some summertime. And not that she hasn't had any summertime. I don't want to say that. Like, I feel bad. Sorry, Danielle. That's not what I meant. But, that is part of what a family's about, is helping. And I'm all for that. I don't think that, I personally feel like everybody should chip in. In families, I wish it was more like that. But I also think that it's important to have your time as well, no matter how old we are. Anyways, okay, I'm like getting off topic here. So the girls are so excited, and I guess so they had their bags packed, and their dad's like messaged me. He's like, "Are you picking Lainey and Ella up? Are you on your way to Spokane? Are you picking them up today?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I wish." And he's like, "Well, Ella's here. She's got her suitcase packed, and she said that you're going to show up. You're going to be here any minute." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, no." It's going to be a little bit. And so, anyhow, we had when I picked them up, Danielle told me, she goes, "Mom," she goes, "they never unpacked their bags." She said they would get into them and get stuff out that they needed. And then as soon as their clothes or their, whatever they were used, as soon as it was washed or not needed, they would pack it back up and put it back in their suitcase, so they were ready to go. So that was fun. Those are cute. Like, honestly, just like that, they're cute. But okay, so there's some tags. I need places to put them. I think that's what I wanted to work on here. I feel like I need to really just get her attached before I lose her. So let's do that real quick. I think it's just a matter of time. I don't know what it is about my commitment on this. I think I want it just like that. She's already has like a little, well, I don't know if it's a bow or if it's just like reflection of purple in her hair, but that's what I'm going off of. So let me get I needed to refill this and I forgot to. It's just easier to push the glue out if it's fuller. You know what I was wondering? I think I'm gonna try it. I don't know, does anybody here watch Natasha from Treasure Books on YouTube? I absolutely love that lady. I love everything about her. I love her personality, her creativity, her spunk. I love her, just her enthusiasm for life and all that it has. And I just absolutely adore her. And I love the way she teaches and shows and shares. Like, she is, probably does not watch my videos, but just in case she ever did. Hi, Natasha. If you don't know yet, I love you. Sending you lots of well wishes. Anyways, can't remember what I was going to say. Well, all that and that, I don't even know. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, her glue bottle. So I was like, I can always watch her when she's gluing. And so I was like, what kind of glue does she use? What kind of glue? So I went and I read like on her blog, and I did a bunch of, you know, my own self-study. And before I asked her probably the same question that a bazillion other people asked, she's already answered a million times. So I went and did some self-study. So I found out, so what she uses, I can't remember the name of it. I don't even know if she gives the name, but it's a glue that she gets where she lives. And I believe she's in Australia. Oh my gosh. So I love you so much, but I don't know where you are. No, I just get mixed up. Anyways, so she has this glue, but what I really like about it is the container. And I'm thinking, and I watch her use the glue, and I think it's an alcohol-based glue, but she seems to have a lot more ease with her glue. I don't know if it's the type of glue. So what I'm thinking is I want to try, I love the Sugar Bell bottle here, and this is what's been working great, but I think I'm going to buy one of those old glue. I tried to look for them empty, and I couldn't find them. So I'm just going to buy a cheap bottle of glue and one of those glue bottles. I'm going to make something with the glue for the kids, I suppose. And then I'm going to fill it. I'm going to use this. I'm going to make a pocket with this. Oh, and let's do this one first. So this is just that painty paper. So let's just tear into it and see what happens. I think I want the white edge. I'm not 100% for sure on this, but we will see as we go. Where are we going to put a thing? I want that to dry. That's her little thing there. Anyhow, I want to go and get that bottle, and I want to fill it up with my stuff. See, I love all this stuff, but I don't think it all has to be on there, does it? Like, what if we did that, and then we put this cute card in there? Like, that's kind of cute. And then she's got, like, it's just constant movement of pretty stuff. So I feel like, so this is on mixed media paper or watercolor paper, watercolor, I think. I don't know. So it's kind of stiff. I want to see. I know it will glue down. I'm not loving that edge. Let's see if we get some black ink on there. Let's see if that helps. Ooh, that's already, yeah. Just like my leggings, it makes black makes everything better. Anyhow, I want to put the glue in there. I want to put my Fabrifix glue in there, and I want to try that out. I'm also, I'm like watching her glue, like watching this glue. I watch it all the time when she uses it and how easy it comes out. So I know that my glue, I can thin it out using some acetone, some of that real strong acetone stuff. And so I was thinking that maybe that's what it is too. And she just, I don't know if she does it, but I'm going to do it with mine because mine gets really thick. But I'm wondering if hers doesn't get so thick because of that type of cap. So it's like that little twisty cap. So it's always like holds the glue in. I mean, it's literally a glue bottle that was made for glue, right? So why not try it? I'm going to try it. Who wants to watch me fill that up and see how it works? Who wants to see that? Let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. Let me know if you've tried it. Let me know if you've thought about it. I think I want to do a little stitching on there. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back here with the little stitching. So just did a little zigzag, little messy zigzag. Sometimes I want to leave the threads though. I'm gonna leave these ones, but I think maybe I'll tie this one here. I did do a back stitch, but I don't know if that matters for the paper because I feel like they still always come out. Does it just help until I can tie it? And all my stitching friends, when you backstitch, are you still supposed to tie them off, or does the backstitch stay like if you do fabric? Is there a, like, and what do you do? Is it like 2 steps back, 1 step forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, stitches? You know what I'm talking about? If you are a stitcher, you hopefully understand what I'm asking. I'm sure I'm not using the right language, but you know, it's just that, like, I'm just like that. Okay, so this one, oh, see, now this one's gonna be hard to do, Sandra, because you stitched it into the thread, which I do that a lot too. Goodness gracious. So, okay, I'm just gonna trim that there. There's gonna be glue along that thing anyway, so. And then I'll just tie this. I'm tying these right now because I want them both to be on the top. That's why. And that way, if Mandy wants to chop them off, she sure can. She can be a little choppy choppy. There we go. Like so. There we go. Like so. And I'm going to stick this now. See, I like that. I feel like that just finishes up a little bit more. Now, I thought I was going to like that white edge. Do not like the white edge. So I'm going to change it. And I'm going to see what I have in my, do I have anything purple in my Distress Oxides? I'm still working on collecting inks that I think that I'll use. And it's so funny. Like, I have other inks. Okay, that Dusty Concord might be good. That Wilted Violet might look good. And I have some older inks. They're fine. They're not these types. They're just, you know, Stampin' Up! And Close to My Heart inks. But I don't use them. There's a few that I use, and I just, for whatever reason, I know I want to get rid of them, and they're still nice and juicy. It's just one of those things. It's like, but what if I need it? And then I keep coming back to these inks that I'm getting, and I think, well, you are like literally building up your stash with these inks that you like, and the StazOn, and the also, what is that other one? This one, the VersaFine. Like, I'm literally rebuilding my stash slowly, so I think it's okay to say goodbye. Who agrees with me? Who? Raise your hand. Like, seriously, like, sometimes you just gotta say, let it go and move on, and just, I'm not gonna miss them. I don't use them. Oh my gosh. Who am I trying to talk into this? Myself or you? Okay, so Dusty Concord. I'm gonna try it on the back since we won't see it and see what's gonna happen. That's a pretty one there. Okay, put the lid with it. Ooh, this is a nice bright one too. And that one's right there. Oh, it's a little bit too bright, I feel, with the Wilted Violet. However, she may have a place in here in a minute. But let's try this one. Oh gosh, am I gonna mess it up? No, no such thing. I don't mind some of the white. I just wanted some definition, I guess, on that tear. Yeah, there we go. Do I want some more purple in here? A little bit more shimmer? A little bit more of the purpley? Yeah, why not? I'm doing it. Can't take it back. Well, I guess technically I can take it back if I do it fast enough. Let's see. Let me get a damp white here and see what happens. So, yes. There we go. I do like that. I do like that. I don't feel like that is dark enough for me, though, on the bottom. Let me take my ground espresso, which I always call dark espresso, but it is dark. But it's ground espresso. I need to say the names right in case somebody wants it, though. It's like somebody's going to look for dark espresso, and I think there's no such thing. Where's that dark espresso? Where is it? It's not. It's ground espresso, and it's very dark. There we go. And I love it. All right. So now, I feel like there's a lot of these same pages. These pages, they're very similar, quite a few of them. Oh my gosh, look it. I have a pocket on that side, though. Do I need one right here, too? Okay, I'm just going to do a quick little peek. And see what is going on. I kind of like it right there because this page, like, there's not a whole lot she can do with this. It's beautiful. A little bit of that white peeks out, and then we have this right here, and then that card. Oh yes, that's the spot. Okay, that is the spot. I think I like it. That's where it's going. So just put some of this glue down. So back to that glue bottle. I was looking at different ones, and I have so much glue. I have like a gallon jugs of Elmer's glue. But so what I'm gonna do is buy And I'm going to get the glue. I'm going to go and like touch all the bottles of the glue that comes in those containers, because I'm not going to go to the cheapest bottle of glue. I'm going to go to the best sturdiness. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do the best sturdiness and the cheapest one to see if there's a difference, because I'm wondering like the ease of squeeze. I want ease of squeeze and I want longest lasting for my glue. So I'm thinking for me, I may have to just add a little bit of, that acetone in there every now and then, just to thin it out, just so it moves a little bit more smoother. But I really like using the alcohol-based glues because they don't warp my stuff, but they are so messy. I mean, it's all messy, but it's hard. It's all, you know what, none of it's easy to get off my hands, to be perfectly honest. Like it is, like Mod Podge, the Liquitex, like, I envy the people that can work with the gloves on their hands. I guess if I do it long enough, I'd get used to it, but okay, I want to fold this over to push that down. So let me see what I have here to help me. What do I have here? I have nothing. I have some plastic on my desk. Let me just do this. I don't need that. I just need this. I just want to push it down. The paper is thicker, so it's trying to pop up, and then I also have thread on it, so I just like, but I don't want it to stick to this page, and I still did that anyways. There we go. Just rub it off. Give it a little rub out. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then, I don't mind that edge right there. That's fine. I just want this to be down. I was hoping this could be a little bit more flatter. Sorry if I was off the camera there, my friends. Okay. I had to pop up and make sure I was still filming. Jason had just come in and told me he was leaving to go do some work. So there, and then there's still room for something else to go in there. So I have one so far right there. Oh, I like that. And then I also wanted to make these into journal cards. So this, well, let me see. First, I want to put another piece of this somewhere, maybe in the back somewhere. And I'm thinking, oh, you know what? Let's do this. It's heavier duty. Let me see if I can do this tearing thing here. Let's see. I have an idea. I'll tell you my idea in a minute. Let me see if I can tear it first. Hang tight. Let's get that off, which that is still usable. So keep that over there. I want to go on the long side. So, oh, I don't want that ruler. Oh my gosh, I grabbed the wrong one. I don't think I could have done that one. I'm going to use my deco edge here. And I'm going to pull, let's see. I want them on both sides, I think. Do I? Let me see. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's get crazy. Let's get wild and crazy here. But so let me give myself a nice spot here to start. And then I will take another piece here. This is what I'm going to do. I wanted the deco on both sides. Okay, there we go. And then, do I need another one? Yeah, let's do another one. Ooh. Okay, and then I still have that piece. It's funny, this was an accident page, and I'm like, I don't want to part with it. All right, I think it's gonna work. I think I just want to make kind of like a little frame, but I want to pull these apart in pieces. And then, where would we put it though? So, let's see. Let me get myself a nice little corner there, because that's not deco cut. Let's see. They're gonna be like all perfect, these perfect little squares, but I'm gonna do them like in different sizes, I think. Oh, uh-oh, I didn't get that little edge there. Uh-oh, fixing it right now. And then I want to use this, so let's get this one decoed out. We'll deco this out here. Gosh, it takes me so long to do anything. This might be the last thing we do today. but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it might be just a long video. Okay, and then I'll do this one right here like this. Okay, so we have a few pieces to start with here. And they're still kind of big. I mean, honestly, I can probably, I think, slice some of these down even thinner. Let me just try one to see if we'll like it. Okay, just to see. So this would be pretty like on a page like this, or even on these pages a little bit something. So like I said before, these pages, like I just, it's just so dark around the whole edge. I still like it. I feel like I need to do something and I don't know what it is yet. I just don't know. But I think these ones are gonna get lost in those dark pages. So let's do a page an actual writing page and see what happens. So I was thinking about just like this and like this, but I think my page might be too big. So yeah, I need these to be more different sizes. Am I on the camera? Am I on the camera? I'm so sorry. So I can always go like this and then like this, just to give it something. I don't want to take up all the writing space though, and these are kind of big. So let's try this more on a different page. It's funny, like sometimes I think my pages are a lot bigger than they are. They're not that big. So I still pull ink. You can see my hands are getting black. It's such a very dark thing. Anybody else, have you noticed that? What do you do if you do anything to combat that? Do you actually go ahead and seal it? I know it's partly I think anyways, the printer that I use to print these, but it is the only color printer I have. Which is that Eco Tank. So if you have an Eco Tank and you print dark things and the ink still comes off on you, do you just deal with it, or do you have a way to combat it? Because I would like to have a way to combat it. So not that page. I think it's gonna be one of these coffee dyed pages. I like that one. That's on that side. I wanna go on this side though. I already did something on the other side. So we have this one right here. That would be nice. And this one right here. No, that's not the one. Okay, this one right here would be nice, but it's got all that purple. I wonder, like, that'd be pretty over here. So not that one. Okay, process of elimination. Oh, we could go on this side. Okay, I like this. I like this gold, and it's kind of got that blues and the golds. All right, so part of me just wants to do staples, but I don't want to put a bunch of staples in her paper. So let's just start. We're gonna use art glitter glue. Where's my art glitter glue? I've been taking stuff back and forth from my desk to my chair a lot. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave a little bit of a frame there. I'm just gonna put this down. And this is really just gonna be for decoration. For right now. It may change later on, I don't know. I just like to frame it out. Yeah, it's just gonna be decoration. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that all the way down here. I think we'll do that one like that. There we go. And maybe I won't do the whole framing. I'm gonna put that down better. I didn't fully commit. Did you see that? Commit. It reminds me when I was passing somebody one time, my friend's like, commit. It was so scary. I'm like, I don't want to be the driver anymore. The passengers are like, we don't want you to be the driver anymore either. Oh, that was a damp one. Okay, well, there you go. All right, there's that. And then let's see, maybe another one. Do we just, here's a smaller one right here. We can just go like that. Do we want to go like that and let it come off the page? What's the back of it look like? It's not like a desirable thing. It's not desirable. It is not. I wonder, let's try this. So if we did come off the bottom, pull some of that gold down here. I mean, that's not bad. I don't like that. What if we just darken it up? Make it shop okay. So I wanted to go do a paint night while the grand girls are here for a long time, and they all like to do stuff, but yeah, that'll work. they have this, it's called, you know, those sipping paints. I'm sure you've seen them. Well, the place that they're doing this one at is it's also a family restaurant, but it is a bar. And I get it, like the funds come in, but I wouldn't be drinking because I'd be driving and I'd be painting and I'm not going to be drinking anyways. But I would be having dinner. I'd go and have dinner, and I would have dinner, and the girls would have dinner too. And I'd buy them whatever, you know, like milkshakes or whatever they wanted. Of course, because, you know, it's time to, it's party time. Party time. So, anyhow, so I was like, hey, is there an age limit? And they were like, yeah, you know, because of limited spots, they do try to gear it more towards 21 plus because, you know, the painting isn't what brings money, and that goes to the artist that's doing the thing. So, and I get that. I totally get it. But the, because there's limited spots, which, you know, they count on food and drinks to pay the, you know, for the funds to come in. And I thought, yeah, I get it. I wish someplace there was like one for the kids, but I guess I can do it. My sister, she does one at her house on her own, and they just do it at home. Okay, I like that. I might not do a whole frame, my friends. I might just do like a little corner piece here. Kind of like this. What I like about this is that even though this was accidental page, it was accidental at first because of a spill, but then it turned into purposeful stuff. But it's stuff that I actually created. And that's really what I like to do. I love buying kits. I love buying paper. I love doing all these things, but I really like to make sure I add things in that I actually have, you know, touched and played with, whether it was an accident or not, that I just got my energy on. Oh, I like that. I think that's cute. Should we just top it off here with a little bit more of that gold? Could it be a tab? Like right there at the tie. That's not too smart. Can go down like that. Would it be a cute tab? Let me see. I guess if it's right there, it's a little bit lower. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I like that. Let's do that. And then it goes right over to here. Huh. I think I'm going to glue this side down first, and then wait to glue the other side in case I want to do something with it and I want it to go over. Does that make sense? I never have a plan. I realize that's why I can't commit. I just don't have a plan. The only plan I have is make something, make something. Make something. That's it. That's the plan. Make something. Do it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Does anybody else work like that? Okay, so this paper is so thick. Okay, so I want it to be a tab. It's got to stick out a little bit, lady. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, all right. Am I driving anybody crazy when I say that? All right, all right. Okay. I'm like saying it to myself, but I do it out loud. You just happen to be the ears with me here. Okay. Okie dokie. That's cute. And then I could do something. I have that now popped out to do something with. So what I was thinking at this very moment, doesn't mean that's what's going to happen, but if I don't commit to like tacking that down at this very second, I can always use that piece to, I can put something else underneath it. I can use it and it could be a flip out. I don't know. I mean, is that paper too thin to do that, do you think? I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, it's probably going to be stuck down, but I have an opportunity to do a little bit of extra collaging here. Just want to get a nice crease on that so it doesn't, I don't like rip it off. It's just paper though, and it'll be easy to cover up if I do. All right, so we have a little bit of a collage done, not another pocket. That's fine. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. And then I wanted to also, I really wanted to play with these a little bit. Where are we at on the time? I think we're still good. I think I have at least another 20 minutes. I'm guessing. I'm super guessing. So let's just see. Let's just see. I want this to go into a pocket, but I think I need to trim it down. If I don't like it after I trim it down, then I can always print it again because I bought the kit, right? Okay. Right? All right. So I think what I want to do here is, and I'm using my paper cutter because I want to keep the frame intact for now, we'll see if that works out to something later, but for now, I just want to do that. And I think my blade is at this thing here. So if I do it like that, and then up like that where I can't see, my big old head's gonna get in there. It probably already has been. Okay. And then we're gonna do it the same thing here. Except not on the frame, lady. You know, you can use your box cutter also. That might have been easier for me, but I think I don't really know where it's at the moment because I've been, like I said, moving back and forth. Oops, geez, Louise. Okay, there we go. And back like that. Okay, there we go. Oops, come on. Why am I stuck? What's happening? Oh, I felt the break. That was nice. Okay. Oh, I think I went past it there, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Even if I go past it a little bit, I can still... I've got glue. I've got tape. I've got stuff. Whoops. Oh, the girls are up. I gotta go make them breakfast. We have to go shopping for food too. Okay, here we go. So I was trying to keep that intact because I think that'll be pretty on one of those pages as a framed out page. Yeah, that's a must do, right? Don't you think? Must do. Let's see if it fits on anybody. Apparently I have to trim this down some more though. Let's try that really quick and see if I can get this down while I have it right here in the with my cutter. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get the black off and just leave the frame. That hopefully is gonna make it small enough. I probably would have been easier to do that first, but you know, I like to work backwards and upside down, so. Okay. That's a true story. I had somebody at my desk at work not too long ago. They were filling something out and they're like, oh, this address or whatever is wrong. I had to write a word and some numbers. And so they were sitting across from me. So the paper was still sitting there. So I just put a line through it and then I wrote upside down and backwards for them. That's how, but I mean, I wrote it out for them, but I was writing it literally upside down and backwards. And they're just like, they were just like, okay, thank you. I was like, you do realize that took some talent, right? I was just teasing. She goes, oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, how'd you do that? I was like, I go, that's how I work on a normal basis, upside down and backwards. I think it comes to me naturally. Okay. Okay. Ooh, a little rough there. That's all right. Let's see before I move the cutter. And isn't that pretty? So beautiful. That would be pretty on any, well, not any page, I think. Well, maybe any page, but let's just see if we can find the perfect page. There we go. I'm not gonna find the perfect page, I don't think, right this second, but what do you think? Isn't that cool? Coolio, love it. Okay, so, yeah, I like that. Very much. I just gotta find where I wanna put it. Wouldn't that be nice if I could just do it right now? Let's find the page. Come on, Sandra, find the page. That looks pretty there. That's the one right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that sit in there for a minute and then I'm gonna do the same thing to this one because I know it's gonna be also larger than a journal card needs to be. See, I made this smaller, but I can put it on something. This is gonna be like the journal card that goes in here. Remember, oh yeah, that's right. I wanted him to peek out though. So he has got to go on something where he's gonna, let's close this for a second. I want him to go on some, oh, there's my threads. I forgot that I stuffed them in there. Okay, don't lose those either. He's gonna go in here. I want him to peek out, at least his eyeballs. So that means I'm gonna cut off a tiny bit of that. because I'm going to put him on something else. He'll have a backing. She, he, I don't know. I'm just going to go a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom for now. And then I think I did that crooked. Did I do that crooked? I sure did. It's a little crooked. Let's just try to get that straightened up. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, let's see. So this is gonna go onto something else, and then it will be in the card. And this is actually nice and thick, but I would have to do the back of it. And it's only gonna be the frame. Do I wanna do all of that? Or, you know, I have all these papers that I printed from the kit, right? And I have more than one kit that I printed stuff from. Or I can put it like on a background. Like I could literally cut it off a background. I can put it on a background. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. I don't know why. I think I already cut these down for something. Okay, back it up, lady. Let's find the right thing here. Let's see. Okay, I'm making too big of a mess here. Let me set them over there to that side. These are my scraps. I want those over there. And don't forget I have these. I was thinking about doing some stitching on these. And I have those journal cards that I did already. So this one isn't one that I loved, but it's too thin. So I definitely need something a little bit more substantial for the journal card. So it could be this. Look at the back of it. Ooh, that's kind of cool too. Ooh, and then I could put like writing space on there. Wouldn't that be cool? I like that. It's like all like spooky. And that'd be in the front, and that'd give some brightness to it. Oh, okay, so let's see. Let me figure out how to, let me see if I can measure this somehow. If I want my card to come all the way up to the, say, 7.5 inch spot, and it says wide as my hand right there. I can go, well, let me try this. That one fit in there fine, right? Okay. That is, we'll call that like a 5. So what I say, 7.5 and 5. 7.5 and 5. But if I want the face to come poking out, where does that land? I'm sure there's probably an easier way to do measuring, but, and I'm hoping this works for me. So 7.5 by 5, and if I want him to come at least right there, her, him, her, I don't know. Then I need to put this one, if that's gonna be 7.5 right there, I need this, no, that's 7.5, goodness gracious. I measured this wrong, my friends. This can come up to be, this can be as big as an 8. At the very biggest, it could be an 8. So say it's 7 3/4. Maybe write this down. Somebody said, write it down, Sandra. You're gonna like measure it 15 times. All right, so we're gonna go 7.75 tall, 5 wide. Okay, and then my paper here, if I want that to be 7 7/5, this one is only measuring at 5.75, so 5.75. So that leaves me 2 inches, but I don't know that I have a whole inch down here, do I? I mean, if that goes there, okay, now, okay, I'm thinking if I put this in here and if I make it at a 7.75, right? 7.75, let's move this out of the way. And I have an inch on both sides. That means this would be at 6.75 when I put the card in there, right? No, stop it. This is only 5.75. That's not gonna be all the way down. I got an idea. Let's do some fake paper card, fake, meaning let's just cut something out and tag this on there because I can't math. I'm not the mathing person. And I'd rather do all this a bazillion times first. So we're gonna go, okay, yeah, 7. Who's with me still? 775. Let's make one that big and see how, is that gonna work? Do we like that? So we only cut that much off, and then we're gonna go 5 wide. Let's go this way because this paper's already been torn. 5 wide. These are like all the cutoffs from like emails and things like that when I do stuff, and I just save them and I've been using them to do all kinds of random stuff. It's worked out very nicely. I'm not using up my good scraps just to do crappy scrap stuff. Sorry, it rhymed. I had to do it. Okay, so now if we put that straight on in the middle, that's middle-ish, washi tape, and I don't want to wreck my thing. Sometimes my washi tape will pull the ink or rip the paper, depending on the type of paper I use for print. So I'll do it on the back, because that's not going to be that big of a deal. See if it'll hold it enough. Okay, so guessing, no? Should we not guess? Let's just look at my little cutter fell off. Okay. Shoosh. Okay, so let's get this on here. So that looks like, that's an 8-inch square. So 7 and 7, 5. And if we do 1 inch down, I guess, let me see these little dots over here. There we go. I'm gonna use these dots over here so I can see as the measuring. So 1 inch down would be right there, and about over like that. Okay, so now let's see where this lands. Template, that's what I was trying to think of. I think like I'm kind of making a template for this before I make a commitment. And I know I can always just pull the tag up, but I want it so that it goes all the way down and it's actually where I want it to be. So I know I'm going to scooch him up a tiny bit more. I think. Oh, it's hanging on to him. Silly. Which is fine, because I can always add something down there. So there we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay. So, oops. Goodness gracious. You know what? I could have saved myself all that other measuring time and just tuck that in there. I know what size that is. And then just pop this in here where I want it. Hello. Okay, hopefully I remember that for the next one. Okay, so we want it like that. We, me, you, all of us. Right? All of us. We all want it like that, right? I think so. Now, just pull the white part, holding that down so it doesn't pull off. Okay, stick this aside for a minute, and I'm going to write this down so I don't forget. We want, whoops, this. So this paper here is 7.75 by 5. And then we have this piece right here is going to come to the top. It's going to be 1/2 inch from the top. Okay. 1/2 inch from top. And this is the top. And then it'll leave me about, on the bottom part of this, it'll leave me about 1.5 inches. Okay. 1.5 inches bare bottom. Okay, so we can also just do this. So I don't forget, in case it comes off. Okay. Something like that. It's gonna come off. I'm taking it off right now. And I'm gonna put skull journal card, front, whoops, not front, front pocket, Mandy's journal. There we go. All right, so now I have my little template. I'm gonna take this little tape off so I don't wreck this. I need to get this on this. Oh, we can do that now, right? Now that we made a commitment, I don't know what I'm doing all that for. We're gonna do this whole thing. Sorry, friends, it's gonna be a long video because I can't figure it out. But let's get this on here. And we know we like this. Where do we like this at? I like all of that. Did I turn it this way? No, I don't want that one. I don't want it that way. I want some of this white and the black. I like kind of those splatters up there. And I think like this. So, why don't I have a pencil? I didn't want to, I have this one, oh, here, I have a pencil. Let's see. Lead? Yes, please let there be lead. So I know I want it here. I'm just gonna make a line. And hopefully I'll see that. This is the top. I'm only gonna make the top line and the side line here. I can match them up to those. Okay. And this has to be 5. Oh, I didn't figure out how many inches that was, did I? Goodness gracious. This is too much math. That's like 3/4, and that's less. So if this is 5, and this is what? 3.5. It's about 3.5, and that's 5. Okay, I'll just have to figure that out. So 3.5 and 5. 5. So 3.5, 4.5, 5. So that's 1.25, right? Goodness gracious. Stop it. I just can't figure it out. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go take this strip off first. Okay, and I want it to be 7 3/4 up this way. So let's see where that lands me if I go right there. This bottom portion here. Let me go to 8 so I have a little bit of room to play. I think that's a good idea. Oh, gotta put this guy back on. All right, just make a commitment. Am I going the right way? Yes. And I still have that piece right there. That's nice. And then, let's see. What am I doing? I'm doing this all crazy backwards, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do that at the top. Like that. So I know I'm gonna have how much at the bottom? 1.5 inches at the bottom. Maybe I should have just put this on here first. That probably would have helped. So which way? I think I had it. I think I actually cut my thing off. Goodness. Did I? Those pencil marks aren't showing up very well. Here's one. I'm thinking that's the side. The top would have been up here, maybe. Nope, there's a side. Oh, that is the top. Okay. Yes, I did it wrong already. Did it wrong already. Goodness gracious. Okay, so, because that was going to be the top. Okay, that's fine. It's still okay. It's still okay. I know I have to be 1.5 inches from the top, or from the bottom. So let's just do this. 1.5 from the bottom, approximately. Right there. Is that going to give me enough of that splatter up there and on the side? Change it. Let's do that. It doesn't give me enough color down there. Change it. Kind of like that. And then we're gonna get about 1/2 inch over here. Just a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. I feel like I like that brightness at the top though. Back to over here again. Here. So 1.5 inches from the top is where this is gonna land. Let's ink this up really fast. Let's get this baby down. So these things ain't gonna get better. This mapping is not gonna get better. All right, so just get that darkened up here. And then we're gonna just put this down right there, right? And then what did I say at the top? It's gonna have, it's gonna be only 1/2 inch from the top. So this may not work out the way I expected it to. That's about a 1/2 inch. It's a little bit less, but wait. Let's pick the part that I want on the top. And I can always add more stuff. I feel like the top, I can do something else to it anyway. So this bottom part, I just wanted this dark. And I wanted some color on both the sides. So let's get it down. Here. Trying to think. Glue stick, maybe? I don't think my glue stick actually sticks to this stuff very well. I've tried it on other things and it starts peeling up in places, and I'm not really super thrilled about that. So maybe I shall use, and I don't want it to get all wrinkly. I guess I'm going to use this glue here. And I have a little bit of playroom. Okay. Okay. Here goes nothing. Here goes something. It's not nothing. It's something. We just don't know what yet. Come on. Now it doesn't want to work. Okay. Got my glue working, and I'm just getting it everywhere, and hopefully this is going to work out. We'll see. If not, you know, like I said, I can always print it again and figure out from there. So I know I wanted about 1.5 inches from the bottom, and I think I'm going to come down just a little bit more, even so, because I want a little bit more of that color at the top. I just do. I just do. There we go. So get that down like that. I'll just use this. Ooh, glue goober. Stick it over there. Now, I just need to cut the card to do what I want it. That part we do, I feel confident in the size. I feel confident. So 7.75. The back's gonna be so pretty. So 7.75 is the length of it. 7.75. Where is it? That's 7.5. That's 7.75. Yeah, 7.75. Let's just cut it from the bottom. No, we can't because I measured it from the thing. So I have to cut it from the top. Goodness gracious. Thank you, whoever said, just flip that, Sandra, flip it. Just flip it. Okay, there we go. Right? Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? I think so. And then it's 5 inches across. So we want 5 inches across. We want about let's do 6. No, let's go 7. I'm just gonna make a bunch of scraps here. We're gonna go 7. I'm trying to even it out. I don't know, I'm not a mather. Just not a mather. So, and then if we go, we'll just go smaller. We'll do 6 there and then 6 there. And now I only need it to be 5. I guess I could have went 6 into 5. So I only need 1 more inch. So I need to take 1/2 inch, right? So if I go 5.5 there, I'm gonna use these strips, trust me. And I go 5 there. Oh my gosh, I totally worked harder, not smarter, but that's okay. It's still fun. And it gave me these really fun scraps. Oh my gosh. All right, now please, oh my gosh, please work. I have everything over here. Please work, please work. And then, I'm not done with this, but I'm definitely done. Okay, it goes down, perfect. I mean, I wanted it up a little bit more, like that with the eyes. I can still figure out something to do there, or I can just like tuck it in. It's tight enough where I can do that, but it fits. Even if it goes all the way down, eyes are still poking out. Hallelujah. Okay. I'm gonna do something similar to that one in the back. But for now, I'm gonna just leave this as is, my friends. My video is very long. The girls are up. I'm gonna go feed them breakfast and we're gonna get on with our day. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, I really hope you consider doing so. I promise I'm gonna get with it. My plan is to start posting every Sunday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yes, 3 days a week. I think that's a good schedule for me. As I'm getting used to this new schedule, I may miss a day here or there because all the kids, but that is the plan moving forward, is to post Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and having a live craft with me day at least once a month, because I truly do miss that. That is a huge part of everything that I love. So we're gonna get back to this later. We'll finish this up. We'll get some, I think you can actually write on here with a dark pen. I might just leave it like that. Why add more? I mean, I think that's gorgeous. Maybe framing it out. We got to do some stuff over here. I'll probably do some stitching. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know. I'm surprised I got that mapping done. But anyways, thank you. I'll see you on the next video, my friends. Enjoy all your moments. Bye.